Well guys, it's October 29th now, about the middle of the day, and we're loaded up in the gator. Now, to fill you in from what happened today from yesterday morning's hunt, basically we went out and hunted this morning. Didn't really see much, had a couple does, but really nothing was moving, which was wild because it was in the 30s this morning. Compared to yesterday morning, we had all that activity, it was in the 40s. So that was surprising, but we did have some action last night on the property. The buck that we were after for Kylie there, Bucky, we got a video of him getting into it pretty hard with another buck in the back food plot. And I'm not sure exactly who that buck is. I have an idea, thinking maybe it's Caesar, but not 100% sure. But they got into it pretty aggressively back there in the food plot, and looked like he broke the other ones. Well, like Bucky broke the antler off the other buck. So we're gonna go back there, kind of investigate really quick, and just check it out really quick and get back out of there and get back home. So we're gonna get headed down there. Well guys, I just got back here, and behind me, you probably can't tell, focused really in on myself, but behind me here, I have a Brownie trail camera set up right there, Brownie cell cam. I want to just try it out this year. And like I said, last night we caught Bucky right here on this scrape. First started out back here, and they were going at it. I mean, Bucky 734 came, hit this scrape. Next picture, I think it was 739. He was up there fighting pretty aggressively. You hear a lot of antlers hitting, heavy breathing. And then next video was right here. And I didn't think too much of it at the time, but you know, then we got some pictures on the cutty backs of a buck with one antler, and I thought, great, you know, good looking body on this buck. And he's only got one antler, so that's really going to screw up my hunting. Because I think it's a buck we called Triton, not Triton, excuse me, Caesar. And he was one of the top bucks I was going to be going after. And so it was just disappointing to see. I've had bad luck like that a lot, having bucks that come into being 4-year-olds that I've been watching since they were 2, 3, and seen them get to be 4, and really excited about what they could turn into. They show up on camera, I'm excited, and then October, they're already breaking stuff off early in the pre-rut before I ever get a chance at them. So that's what I was thinking. And then finally kind of put 2 to 2 together. I downloaded those videos while I was working last night, and got the video, and you can clearly see that it was Bucky fighting this other buck who I'm not 100% sure, but not just yet, but we're about to find out who it was. But you could see on the camera video that the right antler of the buck that Bucky was fighting with was just hanging on by a thread. Now I don't know how bad this break is, but I got back here and the antler's sitting right back here. So we're gonna go take a look at it. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. I've never seen that. Never seen this in my life. I mean, that's basically, let me get the camera set up here. This is a first for me for sure. I mean, it's October 29th today, and last night Bucky and this buck here were fighting, and on stable ground. But I mean, you can see how deep that is. I mean, I'm not sure if he's got a brow tine left or not. But I mean, that's all the way into the skull. So that's just not good. But we did see more pictures of that buck. I just can't imagine how that buck's gonna look right now. That is just crazy. Never seen anything like that. And this is a new buck. We haven't got pictures of this buck yet. I thought it was Caesar, but it's not. So that's the good news. The bad news is it looked like a pretty good buck that dropped this. Well, he didn't really drop it, but it got broke off of. But it's basically what we wanted to come back and investigate, was having bucks fighting right here to having a one antler buck across the dam. So I figured if it broke off sometime over here. But yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of blood on the ground, but we got a few pictures of them last night, so hopefully that deer's okay. I just can't imagine. I mean, you got a good couple inches down past the hairline there, down to the skull. I just can't imagine that. So, moving forward, just got to move forward from that. But let me go ahead and cut the video, get out of here, wrap it up, get back to the house really quick. Well, guys, I kind of wanted to just wrap up this week's episode and basically talk about really quick the fight back there between Bucky and the unknown buck. Personally, in my opinion, I think it was basically, I don't think it had anything to do with the hot does, anything like that. You know, they should be coming into heat here within this next week or so, but I think it was more of a territorial fight. And that's just based off seeing how Bucky was acting yesterday morning in the field when he had that other 3-year-old out there that was kind of pushing those does around, and those does stayed out in that field while Bucky was out there just feeding. He just didn't really mind it. You know, he being a mature buck, I'm sure he just knows what time is coming and not to waste any energy too early on. So I'm sure there was that other buck who's a new buck to us, this at least for this year. I haven't got any pictures of that buck that I know of, but Bucky, you know, was probably just hitting that scrape and caught the attention of another buck in the area. I mean, he looks like he's got a pretty good body on him. The buck he was fighting, so he probably just came in, and it's kind of a fight over territory, you know. This is kind of a Bucky's home range, his area that he patrols quite often, and I think this new buck came in and kind of challenged him and whatnot. So just kind of hoping the best for that buck right now, hoping he can recover from that. And like I said, we did get a couple pictures, bring that up again, that we did get some pictures of him after it was done. So, not to say that something couldn't have happened since then, but you know, just that's basically it going forward. As far as that, went down a pretty crazy thing, and you know, had a great encounter yesterday morning. The season is just kind of getting started out here for us on the 20. You should have quite a few great hunts. I'm gonna be getting off, taking some days off here in not this next week, but the following week after that, doing a lot of hunting and getting after it. But that's it for today. You know, thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.